Yeah, I've been splitting my life between Canada and the Philippines now for a few years, and I'm literally going 6 months there, 6 months here. And every time I go back and forth, I notice something different. But this time, it's a lot different. My brain feels cleaner in the Philippines. I'm not just saying easier and everything's perfect, but something about the environment, the way that moves, the energy, the vibes. It gives room to breathe, if you will, actually time to think. In Canada, I often feel like I'm plugged into a system that never slows down, never stops, But over there, it's like something's turned the volume down and I can finally hear myself. So today I want to talk about that, and not to convince anybody or just to, share this, what I've noticed, because I think a lot of people generally feel the same thing, you know. And, what does clarity mean to you? It's not just a magical kind of word here. Like, it's less brain fog, fewer distractions, more present, more present in the moment for sure, and I think I actually noticed it quite a long time ago. I think it was the very first time I went, and this was like over 7 years ago. One of the things that I noticed really hit home when I was in a small barangay, and I went away from all the tourists and stuff like that. There was nothing there for tourists. It was a real small little town barangay, and I seen these children playing, and they were so happy. All the neighbor kids getting together, and they were sincerely, energetically happy, and they didn't have a toy in sight. They were just playing with their imagination, sticks, stones, little things like that. And it made me really reflect. If I look back and I see kids nowadays here, they're not happy unless they got an iPad, or something like that. So I really noticed that was a big thing, and the peace, the structure flow between scheduling, freedom, everything seems to be so much different between the two countries, and I don't know. It's something that's very, very noticeable, and it has a huge impact, right? And I think it affects us mentally, whether we know it or not. It's kind of like that syndrome of the boiling frog, we don't notice it because it's slowly turning up the heat and until it kills us. I don't mean to be dramatic about it, but I think that's an issue to really consider, And I still come back and forth. I'm only able to stay 6 months, and I come back still, but I do notice the extreme differences, and I notice it on my health as well. And I mean, I come back, I've got family ties here and stuff like that, and I'm not retired on a pension or nothing like that. So, but you notice it affecting your health. I notice it over the duration with the food. I feel it's a lot healthier, a lot less preservatives. It's a lot cleaner, So it's just a very big hit, and it's not just about moving away or running away to other countries. It's about changing your environment and your way of thinking and getting slapped with a different kind of reality. And that's a big statement, and that's what you want to try to see, and change. And that's very difficult when you're stuck in a system that is kind of forcing you into a go, 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 go. That's the big difference I notice, a huge difference. And it's not just about one place being better or not. I think it's more about what happens. And again, I come back to the energy, the vibes. That's a huge, huge difference that I've noticed. And noticing that, you get time to reflect on it. And it hits more when you come back and you've left that behind again. Then you really realize it. And you can really compare the differences. And I will bring all this up because I think a lot of us are feeling in that overwhelmed kind of state. And we don't really know what to pinpoint it down. And I'm able to reflect on that by going to two different places and spending that time. I'd really appreciate if you left a comment down below and figure out what your thoughts are, and where you agree or disagree. and what you do to find your inner realm, your own space. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's just a little quick alert I put out there.